Is Tesla Model 3 coming to Europe? Well, there is an indication that it is very soon. I'll tell you why and what makes me think that. Also, you're never gonna guess, but Elon Musk announced that there will be a new Tesla model coming out before Model Y. As a matter of fact, in the next few months, I'll tell you what it is. And Lucid Motors have partnered up with Electrify America. That's another great news. And of course, comment of the day. All of this is coming up next.
Taking over the world, electrifying the world, electric.
Thank you to those of you who are watching me live on Patreon. If you want to support the show and see some extra commentary, which I call Extra Mile, go ahead and go to patreon.com/e4electric. And if this is your first time here on YouTube, well, welcome. If you're interested in staying up to date on everything that's going on in the world of electric cars, go ahead and click on that subscribe button so you don't miss anything moving forward, and it's free. How can you refuse that? Just go ahead and just, I'll wait. Oh, you know, I gotta go. Okay. So, exciting news. Model 3 is coming to Europe now. Obviously, Tesla promised that it's going to be happening in the beginning of 2019 all the way to mid of 2019. But of course, with their estimates, you never know. Now there's this Twitter account that tracks registrations of VIN numbers, and they're saying that Tesla registered 7 new European Model 3 VINs, which means they're going to start testing it in Europe, and it's the first step of bringing it there ahead of their sales launch. So we should all be very excited. Obviously, we've been enjoying this car here in the United States and in Canada. I see them driving around here, even in Sacramento all the time. But in Europe, it's still a novelty. There's only a few of them were sold on the gray market, and I don't know, very few people got to see it. They brought it to a couple of shows, but this is hopefully happening very soon as well. Of course, the question is, will there be free supercharging for people there? Because we had some of up here until it got cut off. Lots of questions. Now, the only difference between the cars here and there, besides very few tweaks, is obviously the charging port. It's a variation of the Type 2, and obviously in some countries there will be a right-hand side wheel. So we'll see how it goes. Definitely let me know if you guys spot one. I would love to feature that here on the show. All right, now, I know I told you guys that the Tesla is coming up with a new model, and they are. I'll tell you what it is. But before that, of course, I got to make some money myself to pay my Model S payments. And just got to tell you that the show on this channel is sponsored by Avanex, the aftermarket accessories for Tesla. You can grab a discount code in the description of this video so you can save yourselves a few bucks. All right. Now, I know that everyone's waiting for the Model Y unveiling and believe that that's their next model. But apparently it's not. Apparently it's not. Here is the next model from Tesla, and yes, it is a car carrier trailer. And you know, you can enjoy my Photoshop skills, by the way. But it's true. Elon Musk tweeted and said that they're basically running out of, you know, other third-party services that can deliver cars, so they're building their own. So the next model from Tesla is going to be the car carriers. I don't know the specs. I don't know 0 to 60 or the battery size or whatever. But I bet it's going to be delayed. That's probably what is going to happen. Anyway, so that's some exciting news, and definitely exciting because I got to use my Photoshop skills, and that's always good. All right, let's move on to Lucid Motors. As you know, this company just came back from the dead, came back from the dead. Just like Faraday Future did, and as it got injected by $1 billion investment from the Saudi Arabia's National Investment Fund, and that money was originally, some of it was meant for, you know, taking Tesla private, but they decided to go with these guys. I'm excited because I've been following them for a year. I think they're the most luxurious looking interior of the upcoming electric cars. I'm really excited, and now today they've announced that they're teaming up with Electrify America. This is the up and coming fast charging network, really an alternative to Tesla superchargers here in the United States. I actually took this picture myself, as they were already partnered up with Audi to provide them with a very convenient way to charge e-trons as they're going to be coming out. This network can charge up to 350 kilowatts. At least that's going to be the max. And I actually caught up with Lucid when they were presenting. They were the only electric car presenting on the Monterey Car Week a year ago, and you know, I interviewed I believe it was their head of marketing or head of communications, I actually forget, it was a while back, And even back then, they were right on the money. They basically said that they were looking not to really do it themselves, but rather than partner up with an existing fast charging network. And here's part of that interview.
So Tesla created a supercharger network because they had to. It was out of necessity. But there's no reason why that should be the case for Lucid or any other company now. So we're a member of the Charging Interface Initiative, which is for short, it's called CharIN. And Tesla's a member of that group as well, as is BMW and Mercedes and Audi and Porsche and a number of infrastructure companies. And together we're going to ensure that there's a fast charging network available for all manufacturers, not just one or two.
Now I have to say that it's a little unclear what this partnership is, because unlike with Audi, Electrify America did not promise any kind of a real sort of value to customers, except for maybe Lucid is verifying that they're choosing Electrify America as their maybe partner for the future deals, or that their cars are going to work with it. Lucid promises 400-mile range, very, very fast charging. We don't know what it is, what rate they're going to be able to charge at, but I'm assuming that they're going to figure it out, and it should be higher than Tesla's. I'm assuming if they know what they're doing. They moved their production release date to 2020. So I'm excited about that. And of course, as you know, in Europe, there is Ionity network, which is up and coming network in there. Fast charging network was invested by 4 different brands: BMW, Mercedes, Volkswagen Group, and Ford, out of all manufacturers. And I finally got someone from Ionity. As a matter of fact, I got their head of communications. We taped our interview late last night, actually finished at 1:30 in the morning here. I will feature that interview on Saturday. But here's a clip from the interview. As I suggested, my sort of solution for all of those gas cars that park in the supercharger parking spots, and I just kind of gave this free, well, I didn't really, it wasn't really free. I did wanted to charge for it. Idea to Ionity, how to handle it. And here's the clip from that. Oh, well, if I learn how to do that, I will play it for you guys. Here you go. Now, can I propose something? And all I want is just a small fee for this idea. But what if you put a basket of eggs next to each stall, and if there's ever an ICE car that's parked there, you just egg the hell out of it, and we're even. How's that? Huh?
I think that's a wonderful idea. I'm all for using eggs at political events. So yeah, let's do it.
Excellent. All right. Well, just like I said, I will charge you also a flat small fee for that.
Your idea. Okay, you've got the intellectual property on that one. Okay.
Excellent. All right. It's not a bad idea if you ask me. Let me know if you want to use it. So the full interview is going to be aired on Saturday. Actually, the conversation was obviously more serious because they are pretty much what, and just like Electrify America, being counted on for all of the non-Tesla brands to provide the supercharging network, which is extremely important for those who are looking to buy an all-electric car or already have one. All right, another story I wanted to mention. Let's go back to Tesla. And there is finally a kind of a screenshot from this hacker that was able to hack into, I guess, what's being worked at as a version 9 software, and this is the dash cam. Here I'll go full screen. I guess Damien the 16th, and he was posted on the TMC, Tesla Motors Club, I think, the forum. And as you can see, there are quite a few features that they're planning on. I'm excited, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it in my first generation autopilot. This could just be for the second one, but nevertheless, I've always been a big proponent of having a dash cam in your car. Both of my cars now have dash cams, dual actually, and the fact that the cameras that are being used for autopilot will be able to record, which shouldn't be really that hard, really. I feel like this is late to the party, but finally they're going to be doing this, so I'm really excited, and it looks like it is definitely coming. All right, let me tell you about tomorrow's show, because I'm not going to do the morning show, afternoon show that I do here, unless there's like some huge news I just gotta talk to you guys about, but I'll be here. This is going to be at Sacramento Raceway. My buddy Eli, who's been a guest on the show a few times, who runs this cool club called My Tesla Adventure. We're all going to be going there. There will be some performance Model 3s racing. I'm gonna stream live from there. It's going to be probably around 5 or 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. So later in the day, nevertheless, I wanted to do it live. And I'm going to assume there's a good connection there. If not, then I'll just package up the footage and show it to you guys a few hours later, but I promise there will be video tomorrow. Maybe Ryan McCaffrey will get on camera, the Ride the Lightning podcaster. He was on the guest on the show before, so it's going to be an exciting event. I will enjoy myself, I know for the fact. Every time I hang out with Eli, it's always fun. If you are in Sacramento area, go ahead and stop by. Bring your car. It's always a lot of fun. All right, let's move on to the comment of the day, and this one is about my video yesterday about deploying the Tesla Army to help train the new Model 3 owners and take deliveries of the car. And this comment comes from Awesome Music. Awesome nickname, dude. And he said he used to be in the Tesla Army and he retired. LMO, don't know why that really cracked me up. Also, some people said they were a little concerned hearing that for the Russian accent. I apologize, there's nothing to be worried about. But yes, I used to be in a Tesla Army. As a matter of fact, I used to volunteer a lot. I mean, just from even coming back to my car from grocery shopping and seeing a bunch of people looking at it in 2012, 2013, where it was like really this weird electric car. I used to carry brochures and giving it out to people that I got from the service centers and showrooms. I used to volunteer at Earth fairs and Earth days and different electric car events just to show the car around. And here's a picture of me and my girlfriend at one of the last ones in Santa Cruz. I had to pixelate her face because I know you guys know what she looks like, but she's in traveling abroad right now, and I didn't have time to ask her permission to use this particular picture. So, nevertheless, that's when that's a picture of one of the events, as you can see, showcasing I think this is our second one. But anyway, I no longer, obviously, I'm not as hot on the brand anymore, though I still think that Tesla is the best car around. But it's a whole different story. If you follow me, you probably know the whole story. All right, so that's pretty much it for today. I will see you guys live tomorrow on YouTube. I will still live on YouTube. Of course, if you're watching me on Patreon, stay for the extra mile. We'll talk a little bit more. And if you want to support me on Patreon, go to patreon.com/E4Electric. All right, I will see you tomorrow live from Sacramento Raceway and hopefully in person. Other than that, see you guys next time. And remember to stay charged.